Hello, everybody. Reggie Time here with a quick blast of 20 and 30 NL on Sky Poker. We're taking a little pot limit Omaha holiday because we had a pretty shitty weekend with it. Lost about maybe 10 buy-ins or something like that. Didn't run great, didn't play great. And yeah, confidence just went down a little bit. So we're going to do some Sky Poker this week in the No Limit streets and hopefully regain some confidence as much as anything else, because I was really confident and then all of a sudden I'm not so confident. But there you go, that's poker. Certainly poker when you're playing games you're not remotely well studied and there's a very high short-term luck factor. So yeah, we're giving that a miss for a few days at least, maybe longer depending on how well it goes on Sky here. Duesenberg, I think is streaming tonight. He was saying last week that he put some time into his Christmas overlay. So even if he doesn't want to play, he thinks he probably will, because he doesn't like putting time into something then not getting his money's worth, so to speak. So I'll stick a link beneath the stream, beneath the video, and if you're watching this video on Monday, the 6th of December 2021, then go ahead and watch him at 7 o'clock tonight, or any Monday, really. To go and click the link if it's a Monday around 7 o'clock. There's a chance you'll find him streaming. This guy's tilting his brains out. We're going to call here with the ace queen suited, and then we're just going nowhere now. You can see the chat here. There's been all kinds of nonsense going on. Gonna call with the tens, fold this. Gonna call here. We're not folding to this guy, not the amount he's tilting. If he's got us, he's got us. Good luck to him. He doesn't have us yet. He still doesn't have us. So that's a nice little lift. We'll take that. Better than the kick up the bum. Here we have a pair. Good shot and some back doors. This guy doesn't have much money. Now we have a pair and lots of front doors. I mean, I guess we just have to call here. Probably beat, but just too many outs, hopefully. Yeah, we are beat. But we do get there. Happy days. No limit hold'em. It's a fun game. Almost timed out there. Probably should have 3-bet. Yeah, it should have been a 3-bet. I was a little bit distracted from this up here, what was going on. The Don YouTube donk from Don Bet Fall. I mean, the guy's criticising me, and that's fine. He can do whatever he wants. He's entitled to. But he picked a username that he can't even fucking finish. You know what I mean? What sort of person are you when you choose you want your username to be DonkBetFold? And you go, oh fuck, too many letters. Oh, I'll just be DonkBetFold then. I mean, what does that say about you as a person when you like when you can't do your own username correctly? I mean, I'm saying that as something called the dash dash don, which is a fucking dog shit username. But really, sir, you know, you think you're in a position to criticize? You've got the green tag. You don't know how to spell your own fucking screen name correctly. I mean, come on, sir. Play the game. Play the fucking game. I just realised I've got my headset on here, and I'm pretty sure that I'm just using the laptop built-in microphone. So I've got my headset on. The audio might well be shit for this, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We've stacked someone down here, whatever it was, and we're not losing that piece of magnificent content. If the audio is shit, deal with it. Ultra Baby and Uber Date maybe left the most clueless thread. He tell you what, he's got a good read, I suppose. He's got a good read. What a nice man he seems. I guess we just bet here and then probably don't fold, although wouldn't like to be raised. Being raised wouldn't be a lot of fun. Wouldn't mind if LFC Shah raised, I guess. We take it down though, and I'm happy enough with that. C-bet our open ender against El Capitano. We turn a king as well. He snap called the flop. I think we're going to check back this turn. Excuse me. And then probably call most rivers. Or value bet. I'm going to go 2. We're going to try and target like a, what would he call with a 10 here? See what he might, see if he might call that with a 10. He called it with something. Do we want to ice or the Queen Jack? Do we want to overlimp? I think we'll have a little overlimp. 2 callers here with the Queen 10 we completely missed. This Doc seems like a thoroughly unpleasant chap, doesn't he? What an unpleasant chap. I think we'll put a note on him. That's basically going to say prick, needle him if he goes broke. I don't like cunts. So yeah, that's the note on Doc. And we win with Queen High. I think this guy's going to get a note as well, just to remind me that he's a prick. Good note system I've got here. Prick. Needle him following victories. We want to see bet the ace queen here. I think it's a little bit too strong to see bet. We have showdown value. Unlikely our opponent's going to fold many worse hands. Many better hands, sorry. And we're going to be able to call this turn if he leads. We still have the same showdown value we had on the flop, so continue checking. Good shot, overs, backdoor flush draw. I think we need to see one more card. 7 deuce, nice answer. Guess we're checking again and then deciding. Certainly folding won't be in our future. Checks back, we have 10 high. We're going to fire what might well be a bluff that has very little chance of success, but we've got 10 high, so we need to bet. And we take it down. Happy days. Overpair here, multi-way against 2 opponents. Probably willing to bet big here and then willing to play for it against Willowbrid. Probably not against David. Doesn't come to that. Ferret limps the button. We have 2 9s. That's Ferret. We're going to invite him pleasantly to put more chips in the pot. And then he rather rudely invites us to put even more chips in the pot. I don't think I want to be calling 70 something big blinds with just a pair of 9s against that. Rather than creative line. I think we can check here. We could also bet small, I think, but start with the check. Gonna overlimit the ace-6. He goes with a pretty big bet. Clearly, we can't fold. Again, we're just checking. I hope we just bet too big because that would be disappointing. He does go big again, and I don't know the first thing about this player. I guess we're just going to fold and feel a little bit sad about the situation and just bear that in mind for the next time we're in a pot with him. Bear in mind that, well, just bear him in mind. I mean, we can't start thinking that he's just like attacking checks, so we can't start thinking that he's like overplaying stuff. But it means hard to flop flushes, and he bets twice there, pretty big. So maybe suggests that he's quite an active guy. Flopped a second pair here against Heath. Again, we're going to kick it off with a check. Not with the intention of folding. And hoping the bet that comes in isn't too big. There is no bet coming in. Turn is an ace. And I think now we just go for value twice. Unless we get raised. If he has a bluff catcher, when the second ace comes out, they just don't believe him as often as perhaps they should. And maybe he would call down with a weaker hand. We check the flop. Or maybe I'm just talking bollocks. Or maybe both things are true. Maybe I generally talk bollocks, but there was some truth in that. I mean, the fact that I haven't got Joshua tagged would suggest he's either a new regular or more likely just a recreational player. I guess we'll tell. Certainly didn't seem to mind putting chips in the pot. Jack 9 suited. Under the gun min raise. This guy, I see him more as a tournament player, Shire, than a cash game player. He flats. Played with him a lot in the £22 mega stack. He seems pretty tight. He's got the yellow tag pretty tight. Little bit sticky. Not particularly aggressive. Certainly not an opponent that turns up at your cash games and you're like, oh dear, he might cause us some problems. It's going to be very hard for him to cause us problems from that seat. And yeah, I'm not disappointed to see him being the only player that I'm really familiar with at the table in terms of like maybe has some success in the game. Here we have. Did we open this? I can't even fucking remember. I guess we did. And we're going to check and then not fold to Joshua. Joshua doesn't invite us to fold. If Sweet leads here, I think we're probably going to fold. Sweet does lead. Don't know this guy from a hole in the wall. I'd love to flat this hand, but the big blind doesn't have many chips, and just let it go this one time. Well, several times. Again, Joshua calls. Again, we're going to check to him with a view of trying to get to showdown, even if he does show some aggression. But that, like, probably the weakest king we're going to have in this spot. We're going to check with it. try and get the showdown against Joshua. Right. Again, we're not going to bet here. We're just going to try and get the showdown. I want to kind of see what's going on a little bit. I'd like to see a showdown hand against him. See if we can start to pick up some clues. I'm going to bet our king now. I think we don't want to just like let someone get there with a random club or 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, or a random 6 or something. What did Joshua have in that hand? He decides to check back flop and raise turn with the king 9. We're just going to fold. Heath had 4 deuce. Okay. Good for you, Heath. Not Heath, sorry, Joshua. Joshua had 4 deuce. I almost want to delete the video now just because this cunt wants his comment on. 4 dice is 3 bet. Squeezed from this big blind. I mean, if this isn't like a set of aces, I'd be stunned. We do block a set of aces, but that's pretty much what 4 dice has at this point. Yeah. Donk bet full. You are a wally. You are a wally. Tell you what I'd really like to happen in this video. This guy to get fucking absolutely cunted all over the place by all these green tags. And then him to watch it back and listen to my pleasure at seeing him getting cunted by all these people. Or even better, I cunt him. I'd like that a lot. If I stack Donk Bet Fold in this video, I will donate the money to charity. Because I just want to stack the prick. Don't want the money. I just want to cause him fucking misery. Well, I do want the money, but I don't care about it, in terms of like just wanting to stack him on video and have a fucking good old giggle about it. Good luck, Willow Brid. Get him. Get the donk. Come on, Willow. Have it. Oh, Willow, this is bad. This is bad. King! Go on! Fucking have that donk bet full. Fucking love it. We'll have a memory wank to that later. Delightful. Fucking delightful. Joshua's 3 bets blind versus blind. We're going to flat the jacks. Checks back and then the ace hits. That's not fun. Good for you, mate. I don't think we're mates. I don't think you're my mate. I'm certainly your mate. I mean, just fold, I guess. The salt is real from Donk Bet Fold. I'm loving it. Fucking loving it. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. That's just made my fucking day. Not going to engage with him anymore. Got better things to do, but it's been fun. I have to engage him a little bit. I have to engage them a little bit. I can't help myself. With his shorts taking the blinds, we're just going to let the ace 8 go. We're going to continue allowing ourselves to be run over by fucking Mr. Joshua. Without Googling, if anyone can name in the comments which 1980s film had a character called Mr. Joshua in it, I'll be impressed with your 80s movie knowledge. Really, guy's got a chip on his shoulder, the old donk bet, hasn't he? I'm not surprised, though. I mean, it can't be easy being really shit at poker and then, that just being the sort of person who just spat venom in chat. There's got to be plenty wrong with your life when that's how you conduct yourself. Oh, I guess we should have some sympathy for him, really. Turn the set. This guy leads. I'm going to start putting some money in the pot. Don't you want a slow play? We've done 3-bet. That would make me a little bit sad. It doesn't. Three bet here, small. Oh, it's not small actually. I thought we put that as a 13L table, but it's not. What did Joshua limp with there? I think we're going to be getting close to tagging our friend Joshua as a recreational player. Yeah, we certainly can. He limped with Jack 2 suited there. So he's getting that to begin with. Every chance he might be upgraded to blue. Or downgraded, whichever way you want to look at it. That would be top set. Um, there's no pressure in getting the money in here, so we're going to give him a chance to stab. Which he indeed does. Now have a boat. Should have c-bet there. It's a mistake. Never mind. Now we just fold, I guess. And he goes all in. He's drawing dead. Pocket 8s against Joshua. I think we need to defend this against Joshua. I think he's just a little bit too active. But he's going to win this pot now. Flop to low end open ender against Super Dink, who can be aggressive in my opinion. But we have 8 high, so we're going to bet. Not totally surprised to the raise coming in. Given we're drawing to the low end of it, and there's 2 hearts out there, we're just going to let this one go. Wasn't a huge shock to see him raise there. He does seem on the creative side to me. Don't think he's a huge fan of folding Super Dink. Perhaps we could have taken a free card there, but maybe that's just being result orientated. We did have 8 high when all said and done. Maybe we could have delayed c-bet, but it's done now. It's gone. It's over. Raise and a 3-bet. I guess we're just going to muck the 8s. This pot's getting mighty big. Ferret showing no fear. And with the pot size bet on the turn, gets the job done. This table's not looking great now, to be fair. BCC's a reg of sorts. Sweet's a good player. Gondoggin's a very good player. We do have Joshua. It's a shame that we're on the wrong side of Joshua, but we're still probably going to record for another 10 minutes. So anyway, I've got places to go, people to see. I have racked up 21 points during this video, which gets me 2 tickets in the raffle that Sky are currently running in the promo. I haven't really participated in that yet, given that I haven't played on Sky for almost a fortnight. Or barely played on Sky, shall we say. Call Me Family, I think is a decent regular. Defends. Start with a check. Certainly not folding. Probably going to stab pretty wide when I don't see bet. And now we're in guessing game territory. Joshua leaves his table now, so it's gone very sour. Peel here against 4 dice, not loving it. Goes with a big bet here now, which is somewhat disconcerting. But I'm way too much of a station to fold. Hope he doesn't jam this river. Which, well, not jam. Jam would be ridiculous, but hope he doesn't like massively bet this river. I guess I'm going to just station it up because that's what I do. He just check back and we win, thankfully. Luigi's limped here. BCC's limped behind. Luigi doesn't have many chips, so I don't want to open myself up to being shoved on, so we're just going to check our option. Q Davis joined. Q Davis is an interesting player. He's quite active with his chips. Not that into folding. He is into trying to make people fold. We flop another top set and we get min donked into. And sadly, we raise small and Howard does find the fold, sadly. Olympia from BCC. We go with the ISO. Super Dink does what Super Dink does and leads on a board that is not good for us. Two checks here on the 663 multi-way. I think chances of our C-bet having success are slim. Hard to imagine we have the best hand here, but it's hard to imagine that we would make a better hand fold also. Min bet call river, just give 30 pence to the winner. That's what we're going to do here. Both had the 10-9. Going to check to Super Dink. Stab with our pocket pair on table 1. Gone bet call. We have a gut shot and a pair. Not loving it, but we're going to see one more card. Checking back here when the 4-liner comes on the turn. I'm going to check back the river and just hope to somehow win, although I don't expect to. King 9 suited. Super Dink is just so aggro, but we just second pair. It is double-barreled multi-way. We're just going to have to let him have it. If we get to see what he turns up with. Please don't fold for your last £1.42. He didn't, but he didn't win either. Table 8's got the red tag, but I know very, very little about him. So that might be an incorrect tag. And I think we're going to wind it up in a minute. It's just been a quick video, as much as anything, to promote my good friend Juicenberg's stream tonight. I'm not that into doing YouTube stuff at the minute, but we've done it anyway. Yeah, do get across and watch Juicenberg if you're watching this in time to be able to go and do that. I think we're probably, yeah, we're just going to wind it up. Just going to wind it up. Guess we 3-bet the queens. And take it down. And if the audio has been shit, I do apologise. But it hasn't cost you anything. So, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Not this guy. I'm only apologising because I think it's well mannered. Couldn't give a fuck, to be honest. Game to be good, to be fair. It can't be asked to play, and I'm going to be going out in about half an hour, so yeah. But yeah, expect to see me on the Sky Streets decent amount of hours this week. Get back to winning ways. Get back to my bread and butter. The PLO excursion was fun while I was crushing. It was not fun whilst I was getting crushed. Usual PLO story. Managed to make it last 15 days this time. I'll probably do a video at some point about what I think about PLO in general. My general thoughts are rake's too high, and it's a game that needs to be played like in tournament format, pretty shallow or deeper than 100 big blinds. It doesn't feel to me like it's a 100 big blind type of game. Feels like it's like a short stack game, just get all the money in, see what happens, or it's a super deep stack game, so you can hopefully try and manufacture a big skill advantage where that kind of like takes a little bit more of the luck factor out of it. I guess some of the things that have been going on is like I've been getting 40 something bigs in pre-flop, then getting 2 callers, and then having SPRs of like less than 1. And then the rest of the money's been going in, and I've either been running good or holding, or like they've been flopping some random nonsense and winning. Feels like 100 big blinds isn't enough because like you get to post flop too often with like SPRs of 1 and stuff. And I don't know. I've got a few thoughts, but they're all jumbled up. But anyways, we're going to leave it there. We've done the video. Go and watch Juicenberg tonight. Enjoy laughing at Donkbed Fall getting his aces cracked. And yeah, have a great week, everybody. Maybe do another one of these later in the week. It's unlikely. If I do, it's going to be Thursday because it's the only other time of the week when I get time to record live when I've got the house to myself. So if there's another video, it will be Thursday, but I can't promise anything. But take care, everybody. Have a great week. Enjoy the grind and see you now. See you later, even. Bye.